Oh, look at this lighting. Goodness. Hi. Sorry about the lighting. I don't normally do it outside. See if I can. Oh, that's maybe a little bit better. If you're in the house, then let me know. I've got candles. I'm playing with fire. Play with fire, you get burnt. If anyone's here, let me know. I've just realised I haven't got my drink, so I'm going to go and get my drink. Hi, Jimbo. Just going to get my drink. 1 second. Hi, I'm back. Cheers, everyone. We're going to have a fire. Not quite sure how I'm going to show it to you because I decided to burn the pizza boxes in the grass area behind me because I want to kill that grass anyway. But yeah, I'm going to have to, maybe going to light it and then I'll come and get the camera and take you to the fire. But I just want to make sure there's enough people here. And we're going to burn pizza boxes. Why, you might ask? Why? Well, I'm back. I'm back doing low carb again. And I feel like I need to do something ceremonial to stop myself from eating pizza. I'm just going to find my comments so I can catch up with you all. Is there a fire extinguisher close by? No. Nope. Come on, how do I get to my YouTube? Right, here we go. Sorry, I'm just going to load up this video so that I can actually. Are the firemen on their way? Oh, I would really hope so, but let's hope it doesn't actually become a necessity. Right, here we are. Right, let's turn the old volume off. Yep, it's off. Right. Okay, I can see myself and I can see my comments. So quickly catch up with your comments. Say hello to everyone. So in the house we have Jimbo, Jackie, Scott, Heather, David off of Mavid Day, and Dion, and who else? Heather says she may doze off. She's had a busy day. And DK Albright is here. Hi, DK. I think that's everyone in the comments. Oh, John as well, of course. And Katrin says hello. And that's top chat. Let me look at live chat. Right, that's better. And we also have Tara. Hi, Claire. You look lovely. Well, thank you very much, Tara. Right then. So, Claire's only doing it for the firemen. Maybe. I didn't bring my matches, so I'm going to have to go get my matches now. Something in my eyeball bothering me. Right, so what I'm going to do, and we have Senada Hastor. Hello from Sarajevo. Hello, Senada. Is it Senyada, maybe? Let's go get my matches. I need the firemen are cute, though. Jackie, you're married, so you can be a bit more fussy. Fireman's fireman, right? I'm not even saying anything about hoses. I'm just going to get my matches. Wait there. Got me matches. DK's single, so hoping for some cute firemen too. Okay, and we have Barry as well. Right, I've got my matches and I'm going to go play. So I'm going to go light the fire behind me and then I'll bring you over to the fire because I can't hold the camera and light the fire because health and safety and all that. So stand by. Let's go light a fire. Sweetie, don't be here. Sweetie, no, because we're going to set fire to this. Might take me a while. Sweetie, go away. Sweetie, Sweetie, no. Sweetie, I will set you a light. Away. Go on, away. Okay, I'm not having much success over here. Sorry for the entertainment or lack thereof. Talk amongst yourselves. This is failing. Ah! Are you still here? It's kind of failing. It's not exactly much fire going on. I might give it another go in a minute. There's a little bit of a fire, but it's not really taking off. Right, let's have a little look at the comments. Yeah, I need a blowtorch. How many pizza boxes are there? I'd say, oh, it's kind of embarrassing. It's probably about 7 or 8. Sweetie, yes, Sweetie was trying to get into all the boxes, which wasn't great. Why are we burning pizza boxes? Because I'm giving up carbs. This time it's for good, and I needed something ceremonial. Setting fire to the rain, like Adele. Yeah, don't make me sing Adele. You will regret that. We'll be reading about England burning on the news. Yes. Throw some petrol on it. Yeah, I should have got some. I'm missing. Claire's pretending this isn't what she used to do 20 years ago with bottles of cider in one hand. No, that's the sort of thing I used to do. Yeah. I don't think Claire was in the Scouts, so. Singed sweetie. Right. Should I have another go? We've got a little bit. We've got some singeing going on over there. Let's see if I can get. I don't know quite how to do this. Is Lizzie here? I saw a comment. Oh yeah, yes. Emergency services, please. Fire, yes. Hello. There's a crazy lady in Kent burning her bras. I'm not burning my bras. I'm not even. Look, I'm not wearing a bra. Mind you, if I was, then I would be burning myself. Right, I'm gonna have a go. Oopsie, sorry, kick the thing. Let's have another go. Smells good. Oh, I think you're watching it. Oh, this didn't take off as well as I thought it might. Uh-oh. Oh. I tried, but I got a load of smoke in my eyes and now they're all wet. Yeah, I'm not good at this. Maybe I'll give up. Maybe I should chuck my vodka on. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Right, this is made because it's made my eyes water. It's made my nose run. Barry says, "Find Sweetie before you start, Claire. I just saw 2 cat's eyes." Yeah, she is over there. She's watching it. She's not stupid. Oh, well, there's no fire anyway. It's just a little bit of singeing going on. A few sprays of some cheap perfume, maybe. What do you reckon? Hi, Yara. Yara's here. No accelerants, says Jimbo. Keep the cat safe, please. She's fine, honestly, I promise. My husband uses cotton balls soaked in alcohol to start the coals in the barbecue. Okay. And Rich says, I'm going to get so many bugs with the light on outside. Yeah, I am. But at least they can just fuck off and they're not in my house, are they? So that's good. Mind you, I've got my door wide open with the lights on inside, so. And Richie's saying, does anyone in the UK want to buy Midnight in Paris? What are you selling it, Rich? I know a lady that sells testers of that in the UK. How do you spell singed as in burn? I think there's just that's singed, isn't it? Singed. That's a good point. I don't know. Singe. Singe. Who's your guests? Interesting guy with a black hood and a scythe. Oh, Lizzie, come on. It's not going to kill us. Oh my God, moths. Oh, I don't like them. Okay, that was embarrassing. Look how huge moth. Yes. Oh, oh my goodness. I really want this to light and I want you to see it, but it's not working. What else can I do? I need one of, you know, like those long lighters. One of those would be better. It's difficult with matches. Clarice likes moths. No. Rather a stranger creep up behind me than a moth. Almost. Yeah, it's 50-50. How many pizza boxes? Oh, do you want me to count them? I wish I could kind of get you closer. Let's see if I can. I don't know if you'll see anything because of the light situation. Let me see if I can bring you closer and then and I'll count the boxes. So I'm on an extension lead. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hang on a minute. Ooh. Well, that was a bit close up, wasn't it? Oh, fuck a duck. Right, I think that's as far as the extension wants to go. Now we go over there. And if we do that, see if I can get this fire going. I'll count the boxes for you. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 6 or 7, Lizzie. I'm going to try again. But this is. Yeah, the smoke gets in your eyes. I think that's a song, isn't it? Right, getting something going on here. Oh, the wind blows it all in your face. Oh. Can you see anything? Got a little bit taking hold now. I might do. I don't know if you can see anything. Let's have a look. You can't. Oh, you can see a little bit of a fire. Okay, I'm going to take you over to it. Ugh. We've got it alight. I think it's because I'm off the Wi-Fi. Sweetie, you're an idiot. Come on. Go away. Go on. Go on. Sorry, I've just kicked the cat out of the way. Oh, it's a bit near that tree, isn't it? Hi, Amy. Oh, hi, Joss. Carbs are the enemy, everyone. Pizza is a killer. Hey, Hillary. This is fun, isn't it? I'm glad it kind of caught in the end. Ooh. Oh, the smoke definitely gets in your eye. Hi, Stefan. Stefan's here. Woo there. Yay. Lizzie says, don't worry, guys. If Claire fucks up, I know where she lives. I'll bring marshmallows and we'll all make the most of a roaring bonfire. Oh, wow. Look at that now. It's really going. Watch that fence. Not much I can do now, Kev. The smoke will get rid of the moths. Oh, that's good then. Lizzie says Claire's just practicing her usual Tuesday evening witchy spells. Yeah. The sweetie's over there, look. She's not that bothered. Stefan says it looks safe. Oh, look, we've got moths. Like a moth to a flame. Robert, hi everybody, what are we watching? It's Ceremonial Pizza box burning, Robert, because I'm saying goodbye to pizzas for a little while. Happy carb-free future, yes. Here's to a lighter, brighter future. Dan says, how did she get my shirts, John? What chart can we all sing? So who's got something they can burn? Get it out now and burn it. Uh-oh, here comes the cat. Nope, she's going to stay over there. If you've got something to burn, if not, then just light a candle and we can all do this together. What's my burning soundtrack? I don't know. What's that one by... Oh, I've forgotten what it's called. I'll think of it in a minute. Bean, bean, bean. I'm here already. Sweetie is smart. Yeah. It's been about 38 degrees, so I'm not going anywhere near a fire. Fair enough. DK. Too darn hot here, says just to start any fires. Burning boxes to the ground. Look how many Claire has found. Oh, that's good. John, there's plenty of mattresses and sofas in gardens around here. I think people live in them. Nice. Hey, Lizzie, says Hillary. Burning down the house. Oh, God, yeah, Amy. It's the Doors. What's it? The Doors do a fire song. Billy Joel. We didn't start the fire, says Joss. Burning down the house, says Katrin. Hey, y'all, says Rich. Uh-oh, sweetie, come straight past it. She knows. She knows. Oh, that's kind of gone pretty quick, hasn't it? At least the fence didn't go up. Yes, so that's gonna, yeah, light my, come on baby, light my fire. We can set the night on fire. Pizza ringer. Oh yeah, ring of fire. Fire's a burning flame. I tell you what, there's a Pomodoro pizza that's got loads of chili on, and when you say ring of fire, that's exactly what you get. The real young version. Come on, baby, light my fire. Oh, it seems to be going now. That was fun. I'm glad it actually worked in the end. It took me a while. Money burner. Hi, Kev. Ring of fire, chili bar. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, fire. I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter. Ring of Fire, a song about his wedding ring. Oh, that's not good. Burning love. Uncle, uncle, burning love. Yeah, looks like we are We're almost done. I might have to smell some frags now, running out of fire. Hey, Chris. It's almost out what we're going to burn now. We could burn frags. Yeah, that's it now. Might have to take you back. Fire-related fragrances. Smoke. Yeah, let's talk about smoky fragrances. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take you back to the house. And then there's my ring light. Oh no, it's raining. It's actually raining. I might have to take you indoors. Yeah, little spit spots of rain. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take you indoors. 1 second. Ooh. We're gonna have to shift. Otherwise, I'm gonna have explosions out here. So, in we come. Yeah, so you can hear it on the roof. Little bits of rain. So let's just prop you here. Sorry about all. This is very unprofessional. But I've got to get my stuff in. Well, I've got to say, this is the most unprofessional, terribly organised, random live chat I've ever done. And I've enjoyed it. Hope you have too. Not that it's over, unless of course you will bugger off, in which case it is over. I'm just setting up the what's of my doojit, getting in the electrics. My laptop stood out in the rain. Sweetie. Come on, out the way. Out the way, sweetie. Right. Let's get you back in the holder. At least. Oopsie daisy. Bit of light. Just gonna go get the last of my stuff in. Important stuff. Coke. Ugh. Scent of the night, everyone. What's yours? 611 Extremo Giovanna Antonelli. It's a gorgeous, sexy, beachy style fragrance. It's a little bit of tuberose, but it's not too blousy. Let me know your scent of the night. I'll be back. Frags for a sniffing. Oh, where are they? Can go. Oh, there's no room for anything. Oh dear. Candles, because we like fire. Right then. door closed. Right then, sorry about that. Let's have a little catch up with your comments. We are back to normal. I won't be able to read all your comments, but I will have a quick, looks like I've lost some people. We've only got 15 people watching. So yeah. Lizzie's wearing Amsterdam off of Gallivant. I've got 2 Gallivants to sniff with you lot. Brooklyn and Berlin. Heather's wearing Metallic. Kev's wearing Acqua di Gio and Versace Pour Homme because he's a basic bitch in his words, not mine. Rich is wearing vintage Versace L'Homme. Kev is wearing, so Kev off of Merseysense is wearing Amsterdam as well. So he's twinning with Lizzie. Jackie says she likes Amsterdam, gets a green galbanum, which I don't usually like, but it's good. Yeah, I think that's probably why Amsterdam, I think that was one of my least favourites actually, but I don't like galbanum it's quite a strong dislike for galbanum. Dan's wearing Percival off of PDM. AH is here. Hi AH, is wearing Beau de Jour from Tom Ford. DK Albright, Encre Noir, Alex Strem. Katrin is wearing B, love that one. And Kev says Percival was nice, better than Aventus. Jackie's wearing Vivacious by Hiram Green, not tried that one. Truth Within is wearing YSL's Libra, I like that one, that's nice. Brooklyn is lovely, says Barry. Let's do a group sniff, says Jackie. AH is considering Imaginary Author City on Fire, rather appropriate. And Robert's wearing Bella Bellissima Vetiva Spice. Gallivant is so last year. I think Gallivant's pretty much this year with all the attention it's been getting lately. Still got some more comments to go through. Lucas Poe is in the house. Can't see your comment though. Hi Luke, sorry I've missed your comment. Might find it again, you never know. Oh, he's recommending The City on Fire. That's a good one. And Dan says the bottles are so small they're easy to lose. I think we're talking about Gallivant still there. And Jackie says I might like Vivacious. It's a violet themed scent, very candy. Well, that sounds good. Yes, I do like the sound of that. And right, I think I've caught up as best I can under the circumstances. I still need to top my drink up, so that's taking priority. Do you want to start with Gallivant then, seeing as we are now on Gallivant? I don't really have, I need to find some paper to rip up, but these are in a kind of absorbent-ish paper, so I'm just going to spray these ones onto the paper here. I did try Berlin on skin the other day. To me, I mostly thought it was vetiver. That was the main note that I got from it. It's really smooth actually. Money Burner, how do you feel about Viva La Juicy? To be honest with you, I haven't really tried them because in my head I'm a bit of a snob and they're aimed at the younger crowd, I think, and I'm expecting them to be very ultra sweet and almost celebrity scent level in terms of like fruity floral stuff. I do watch a lot of reviewers and a lot of the young ladies will talk about the juicy couture fragrances, and they seem to get a rap of being quite bad in terms of longevity as well. So I haven't really been interested, although there's the one, is it Gold? that gets bandied around a lot because of Jeremy Fragrance beefing it up. But if I'm honest with you, I'm not that interested. But if I see it, I will try it. Yeah, this is really nice actually, Berlin. It's got a real smooth, like, creaminess, not in a sweet creamy way, but just the way that everything's blended together is extremely creamy straight from the offset. It says it's woody, citrus, spicy. For sexy modern bohemians. But I remember when I wore it, I got some, once it dried down a little bit, I got quite a lot of woodiness. The vetiver to me really came out. But it's nice. It's a touch spicy, but not in a really thick, heavy, spicy way. Not like opium. Opium's like, whoa, up there with the spices. This is more like down here. Just a bit peppery. Peppery, then the smooth, creamy woodiness. And any citrus is only just giving it a freshness rather than it making you think citrus. It's not like, well, there's a citrus fragrance. It's just giving it a lift with the pepper, I think. That's nice, actually. Probably a touch on the masculine side. Has anyone else got that, sniffing along with me? I'm going to make my drink now. Oh, have I lost the thread of the conversation? Oh, Neil's here. Hi, Neil. He says, how's it going? Have you met up with Dan lately since easing of house arrest? Yeah, we met up. We did one frag chat, which I think is on his channel. And I think we're going to meet tomorrow night. So we'll do a video then. Lizzie, are you calling me a niche snob? Yes, probably. Because I just slagged off. Well, I didn't slag off Juicy Couture, but yeah, I am a little bit. Although, if you look at my most worn video for June, all but one were designer. So there. Not really. She said, lol, not really. And DK Alright says, Viva Noir isn't too bad. Okay, I've not heard about that one. It's a good name though. Jackie says, I like it as an orange scent, it's more creamy woods. Is that Berlin you're talking about? Sorry, I'm just not good at I'm not good at keeping up with the comments. And Mercy Sense Kev says, I thought Berlin was a bit bland. Jackie says, I think Berlin is built on top of a swamp, so all the large red tubing around the city releases gases that smell a bit filthy. I don't get any of that from this. I don't get filthy gas. It's quite nice. I need to make the drink. You lot keeping me from my drink. I had a mega nap earlier. I thought I'd get some exercise, so I walked down into the town and then I walked into the pub because it was quiet. I sat in the garden, ordered a drink and then had another one, and so I literally had 2 drinks, that was all, and then I walked home, but I felt like I needed a nap and I was going to go for a 1-hour nap, but when the alarm woke me up I wasn't really up for getting up at that point, so I ended up having I guess like 2.5 hour nap. So now I'm raring to go. I can go all night. I need more pizza boxes to burn, although the rain's not going to allow for that. It's a good job I burnt those pizza boxes before the rain started. Right then, let's have a little look. Oh, I just want to drink. Right then. Kev says, I'm currently rocking in a coma, hugging my knees. Can't believe you slighted the greatest women's fragrance in the history of eternity. Really? Do you really think that? I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. not. And Frances is here. Happiness sparkles. Hello everyone, she says. And Jackie says it's a scent for Berlin 1833 by Schwarzloaves. A scent called a scent of what's called Berlin air. It's a bit musky. Okay. DK Lucas Poe. I only like Dark Rebel of all the Barbados. Never tried Artisan Pure. I like that one. The opening is beautiful with Artisan Pure. It's so natural smelling and really fresh. It's a bit different to a standard cologne, but it's cologne style. Then when you get into the dry down, it's kind of a little bit more bland and not that exciting, but the opening almost makes up for that. So I like it. Money Burner, what are you drinking? It's a vodka and Diet Coke. So we've got some Vladimir vodka and it's actually Pepsi Max. Oh shit, it's just gone on the carpet. Ooh. It's alright, it was the empty can, went on the carpet. Went on my new carpet. I say new, I've had it a few months. Cheers anyhow. Lucas Poe says, I wish my sword was as big as Chris's. We all wish that, Luke. We all do. Francis, holy cow, woman, more bloody rain. It's drier than a desert here. Yeah, we've got your rain, Francis. The weather sounds lovely down there, Claire. Yeah, do you know what? It was a nice day until I was halfway through sitting in the pub garden and just the wind picked up. Clouds got a bit grey. I'm not sure what Dan's talking about. Freaking me out. I've tried to kill it 4 times already. I missed what you're trying to kill there, Dan. Jackie says, what's everyone's drink? Yes, what's your drink of the night? What's your snack if you've got a snack? Do share. Kev never touches vodka. Mersey Sense, Kev's got a Jameson's whiskey. And Jackie, it's almost 3 PM for me, breaking out the whiskey and coke. Nice one, Jackie. I wonder if you're going to need a nap like I did. The spider over my left shoulder? Are you joking me? Where's my left? That's my left. I can't see anything. Squish it, Claire. I don't squish spiders. Rich Mitch says, Dries Van Noten smells like salty unwashed skin. There's that's a big ass spider. Where the fuck is this spider? What are you looking at? Where is it? Lizzie can't see a spider either. Our left. So that's this side then, is it? Where is it? It's on the chair, on the wall. Or are you freaking? Are you winding me up? He went up behind the chair. Are you joking? I'm not scared of them. I don't particularly want them crawling on me either. Sorry about this. I can't see anything. Sorry about putting my ass on the camera. I can't see anything. Oh, there's a little one. There's a little baby one here. I just caught its, can you see it? There, look, see? Oh, gonna have to let him out. If that's what you're talking about, you can't have seen that. Oh, hello, sweetie. Just letting the spider out. I can't see any other spiders. Was that it? Let's close this door. Hello, sweetie. It's landed in your hair. Shut up! It looked bigger, I swear. A money spider. You need to eat them. No, you don't eat them. That's disgusting. It went up the wall, Claire. It was much bigger. Oh. Well, it's gone now, but you've all made me a little bit paranoid. I'm more concerned about moths, to be honest with you. There's a few little bugs flying around now. It's the invisible ghost spider. Lizzie says plenty go down our throats every night. Look, Lizzie, I don't know what you get up to at night, but lucky husband. Eating spiders is an urban legend. I believe you. I think it's urban legend too. It had sausage legs. Really? Come on, let's smell some stuff. So another Gallivant that, this is the one that I really like. This is my favourite actually out of all of them, is Brooklyn. And this one to me smells like, it's like a fizzy lemon and orange drink, like a lemonade with orange and a bit of ice cream floating in it, so it's like an ice cream float. It's really nice. It doesn't really need too much talking about it, because that's really what it is. It's got a lovely vanilla note in it. It's light. It's a summer gourmand, I guess you could say. Barry says it was carrying a bird. Right. No, I know it wasn't. Sweetie will get it. Jackie says it was bigger than the tiny spider you found, but it crawled away. Don't worry, Sweetie will get it. She probably will. I'll find it chewed up a bit later on. Lucas poses, I think the bird was carrying a squirrel. I've told you a million times to stop exaggerating. Very bright is Brooklyn, says Kev. And no, I didn't, but I haven't bought anything in July at all, DK Albright. Barry bought Brooklyn, gorgeous like the orange juice. Yeah. Marquette, oh, distract Claire, I bought another pear fragrance today, Ralph Lauren Tender Romance. That's on my list. I want to try that, but it's not something you can really try. It will have to be a blind buy when I'm allowed. But yeah, Tender Romance. I've seen, who was talking about it? One of the YouTubers I watch. A couple actually have talked about Tender Romance. Even Tiff Benson way back when did a video on Tender Romance, and she really liked it. So yeah, it's got I think a decent pear note in it, so I want to try it. Chris said he liked Brooklyn, preferred LA. Dan is asking if is it better than LA. They're so completely different, Dan. You wouldn't wear one or the other. If you're in the mood for a citrus vanilla, you would pick Brooklyn. If you're in the mood for something that's a little bit more complex with a tuberose and a little bit of a rubbery note and woods and candy floss, it's like the whole kitchen sink in LA in a very bright, fun way. So they're just completely different scents. They're not comparable, really. Jackie says, my husband just walked through and was like, it's only 3 PM, you're drinking and smelling perfume. Is it Spurfy? Hi! Hi, Jackie's husband. Barry was carrying a ginger cat with a flat face. Poor Sweetie. Sweetie's right here. She's fine. Aren't you, darling? Listen and she'll tell you herself. See? I didn't hit her or anything. She just makes a massive fuss. When you stroke her, she goes, meow! Don't you, darling? Yes, she does. Scott says, Chris, I got LA, but it was a toss-up with Brooklyn. What you do in the privacy of your own home, Scott, is entirely up to you. What? And Barry says he wears LA and Brooklyn together. That is interesting. Does anyone, now let's talk about layering just a second, because when I layer, I rarely put one frag on top of another, because I think when I have done that, 50-50 can go really wrong. I feel like one frag might spoil the other. It can go a little bit dodgy. So when I layer, I don't actually layer. I would put like a spray of one thing here and a spray of something else there, or a spray here and a spray there. Or the only time I might actually layer on top of each other is if I've had one frag on for a little while and it's completely dried and settled into my skin. Then I might layer something on top, but not if it's too complex again. So if I wore something like fresh and light and then I felt like I wanted to wear something else on top an hour later, I might do that. But do people layer it's like specifically one frag and then another straight away? Because to me that goes wrong quite often. Kev says he never layers. DB7T Dave says he never layers. Jackie says, Kev, you're a purist. DK Albright, and layer occasionally. Lucas Post says the only time I layer is when I go asking in the mountains. Okay, Jackie says depends on the fragrance. Kev says yes, but he has bought hybrids. So hybrids are those ones where it's like Baccarat Rouge and Aventus in the same mix. Nisi PC says my best layering combo is Serge Lutens Bois to Violet with L'Artisan Vert Violet, but the latter is sadly discontinued. Okay, well that sounds interesting. Right then. DK Albright says I need to go to the mountains. Jackie just got back from the mountains. Okay, let's have a little drink, please, and we'll smell something else. Oopsie. Right, so the very last thing that I purchased in June, I picked the wrong bloody thing up. Where is it? I'm missing one. There's a vanilla one. I'll go and get the other one in a second. The last purchase for me in June was a company called Vanilj, and this one's called Vanilj. See if you can read that. It's a British company, and I discovered them because of Marcus Ibrahim on Instagram. He was talking about the fragrance called Les Fleurs. He was going a bit crazy about it, kept posting pictures all the time. I was going to get the sample set, then I looked at all the notes and everything and decided there's only two that I was that interested in, which is Les Fleurs and Vanilj. So I got the travel sizes because they're £15 each, so they're not too bad. I'm going to go and get Les Fleurs because I've forgotten that one. Uno momento, por favor. Where is it? I might have left it outside. I can't see it. Oh, did I? No, I know. I put it in a bag and went out today. Took it with me. I'm coming back. I'm back. Yeah, so this one, Fleurs. That's the one Marcus Ibrahim was going on about. So I'm going to do a little spray on the back of my hand with this one because I like it. It's actually got fig in it, which is not a favourite note of mine, but it's blended in with something else, can't remember what. So it's fruity. It's almost like a honeysuckle smell. So it's a honeyed floral with this salty figgy like smell. It's really, really pretty when you first spray it, but unusual. It's definitely niche. I think there's quite a high dose of ISOE Super. You don't smell it straight away, but you do start to smell it fairly soon into the wearing, and then near the end, that's what you smell the most. But it is really nice. It's a very sexy fragrance. It's got that kind of like sexy saltiness about it. Let's have a little look. Chris says, I live near a hill, does that count? When you say hill, you mean Hillary, right? Hillary says, Barry, I am a hill. Lucas posts, it's cute that Hills thinks Kentucky has mountains. Hills have eyes. The hills are alive. And DK Albright was going to say hills have eyes. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Hilary says, Luke, it's cute that you think Profundo is better than Acqua di Gio. Chris says, our mountains are just older, Luke. Keep your majestic peaks. Hilary says, oh, Pennsylvania, so much corn. So we're kind of getting, and Amish, we're kind of getting funny about our hometowns there. Rich Mitch says, how's the bacon, did you say? I don't think anyone was actually talking about bacon. I did have bacon earlier though. It was a new bacon that I was trying because Scott from the Centurion recommended it. Finnebrogue, naked bacon. It's got no nitrates or nitrites or something. It was actually quite nice. I had that with some fried broccoli for my breakfast because, yeah, I don't eat pizza anymore. And this Nixie Pisky says, love honeysuckle. Wish there was a frag that smells like that moment in spring when the honeysuckle and wild roses are in bloom. Now that sounds nice. DK Albright says, bacon is awesome, just not Yankee Candle bacon. Oh, you started it with the bacon, did you? Okay. Looked lovely, Claire. Yeah. Yes, it's a nice bacon. I'll get that again. And the sausages from the same company, Naked Sausages, they were quite good. Yeah, I mean, usually naked sausage is kind of more fun than a non-naked one, I guess you could say. I had that with some fried veg too. Fried veg is going to be getting on my tits very soon. Kevin says bacon butty for me in the morning, I think. Yum. I'll do that just without the butty. Yes, I really like this one. Les Fleurs from Maya Niche. I need to learn how to say that. Really affordable fragrances for niche. Yeah, for a niche company. And the other one I've got here is the vanilla one. It's called Vanilj. Let's go on this hand with this one. So this one is not what you expect from a fragrance called vanilla or vanilj. Vanilj. It's actually really earthy, mineral. I guess almost like a patchouli. Oh no, that is Les Fleurs. I've accidentally sprayed Les Fleurs again. We'll try this. We'll try this again. Right, where can we go? Let's go up here. Right, Vanilj. Yeah, it smells like, oops, smells like a little bit like patchouli, minerals, petrichor, like rain on earth. It's very earthy. This could even be the beginning of a zoologist fragrance. Not crazy wild, but this is not, if you're expecting cupcake vanilla, that's not what you get at all. Yeah, it's more, this fragrance could be called Rain. It smells like concrete, wet concrete, rain, earth, ozone, minerals. But it's really interesting. It's not, sorry, my face is flaring up again. It's been all around here, it's all itchy and lumpy and horrible. Very annoying. Yeah, this isn't, I wouldn't call this fragrance vanilla myself. If you're hoping for some sweet vanilla fragrance, then you're going to be sorely disappointed. But it is really interesting. It's way more interesting than you expect. Right, so a quick look at your... Am I doing double entendres? I didn't even realise, sorry. Oh, the sausage thing. Oopsie. AH, what is your favourite fig-based fragrance? If everyone wants to chime in on that. I might have to go with Fleurs from this company. I'm not a big fan of fig anyway. I don't mind fig on other people. Like Dan had fig Amalfi, he really likes that. The fig can go a little bit peachy, a little bit apricotty, and they're just not my type of thing. But in this fragrance, I like it. I like how it's balanced with whatever else is in there. This honeyed floral, this freshness. It's really nice. Jackie says vanillage. It's vanilj. Vanilj. Scott says John's fell asleep. Methinks, yeah, it happens a lot. He's getting on a bit, John. He needs his sleep. Bless him. Michael, hi Michael, says, any opinions about Rouge Soleil from Atelier des Ors? I've not tried that one. I looked, I saw the notes. I think there's quite a lot of like dried fruit style things going on, which is not really my thing. So I'm more interested in they've got one called something polychrome, which is the white line. That sounded more like my thing. Jackie says she thinks My World of Fragrance did a video on Vanilj. Oh, I'll have a look at that. Her name's Sam, Jackie. Scott says he likes Molinard fig. Mr. Molinard says he likes Molinard fig. Chris says time for a shower and tacos. I'll catch you all later. Enjoy, Chris. And Heather, hate to leave, I'm tired, see you all. See you later, Heather. Sleep well, have a good day tomorrow. Okay, yeah, so the Les Fleurs, I really like. The Vanilj, I think is interesting. I could wear it. I would want it to be sweeter for my taste. So this is one where I would layer. So I would wear, maybe I'd wear the Vanilj on my wristy cuffs, and I would probably put a sweeter vanilla in my elbow pits, as some people like to call them. I call them elbow crooks. Some people call them elbow pits. Amy says it's only 3 PM, but I'm tired too. Aww. being tired's not good. I always say this, when you're tired, it's as bad as when you're ill. The feeling is, if you're really tired, especially if you have to do stuff. It's all right if you can actually go and have a nap or relax or have a lay down. But if you're at work, or you have, I guess if you're a parent, you have kids to look after, and you're really, really tired, it's literally as bad as having a headache or a really bad cold. It's a horrible feeling. I hate tiredness. Barry says elbow crease. And Amy's in Orange County, California. Right, so let's smell some other stuff, shall we? So, what else have I got? Oh, I've got the new one here from 4160 Tuesdays. So, 4160 Tuesdays do a Patreon thing where you can learn a little bit about making perfumes, the process behind it, the notes, etc. And it depends what tier you sign into, but every quarter you'll get a sort of a preview of something that she's making. And so she sent out Goldhawk. You can't see it, sorry. You really can't see it, can you? There we are. Goldhawk. She sent that one out to all of us that subscribe. Let's see where we can put that. Up here, I reckon. I don't know. I've got so much perfume on. Let's go over here. So it's not necessarily you'll be able to get this on the website. She tends to do collaborations with different brands and stuff. So Goldhawk, to me it smells, actually feels like it's got something in common with the Vanilj that I just sprayed. It's oh wow, it reminds me of something. I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It's a weird smell. Silk. Have you ever bought a silk item of clothing but the smell is kind of like a bit weird, a bit sickly? This reminds me of I think it was a coat. I had a silk coat. I ended up taking it back because of the smell. Probably shouldn't have bought it. I think it's quite cruel. So it smells like silk. I don't know if it's supposed to. It's kind of feels boozy. I know that Sarah sometimes uses a cognac absolute, which I smelt when I was at her studio once, and I feel like it might have some of that in there. So it's like a combination of silk. It's like you took the silk coat that I bought because I was very bougie, silk coat, and then spilt some fine cognac on it, and then you have Goldhawk. Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, apart from boozy, warm, it feels a bit like a wintry type scent. Dan Spanos says dinner's ready. I'll see you all later. Have a great night. Night, Dan. Right, yes, that was Goldhawk by 4160 Tuesdays. And we'll find some more. I've got more stuff to smell here. If you want me to carry on, I will carry on. Let's see what else we've got here. Right, I've got 100 Silent Ways. This is Nishane. John sent this to me. John Snow, who's not here because he's asleep. I wore this one yesterday, and I've got to be honest with you, I found it really annoying. And I said that to John because I was trying to smell my new purchase, which was the Blue Lotus from TRNP. I was trying to kind of enjoy that, which I had over on this wrist, but on the other wrist I'd already sprayed 100 Silent Ways, and this stuff is quite strong, and it's very sweet and rich. And I had already thought to myself, it reminds me a little bit of Black Opium from YSL, And then when I was talking to John about it, and I said it's actually getting on my nerves a little bit, he said it is a bit like black opium. So it smells like orange blossom and vanilla. It's very, very sweet. It's overly sweet. It's kind of like an amped up designer scent. So if you like things like black opium, La Vie est Belle, it's an amped up, sweet orange blossom style scent. It's a bit too sweet for me. It's a bit too loud for me. I like my fragrances to be loud if I really like the fragrance and it fits the profile to be loud. And this fits the profile to be a loud fragrance, but it's just too sweet. It's a little bit cloying. It's not balanced with anything to keep that sweetness in check. So I found it really quite annoying. 100 Silent Ways from Nishane. It's making me wonder if this is a house I would really enjoy based on that. Because I want to try Annie, but I haven't gone out of my way to try it yet. So based on that, if that's the kind of fragrance that they do, I don't think they're really for me. It's overtly sweet, that one. Anyone got any Nishane fragrances that they love? Have you tried 100 Silent Ways? I think also I find the name 100 Silent Ways, I was expecting something subtle or ghost-like, translucent, and it's the opposite. It's loud, it's in your face, it's bullish, it's a bull in a china shop. So I don't feel like the name fits the scent. Jackie says the whiskey's getting to her typing skills. Good girl, good girl. AH has got 100 Silent Ways and really likes it. Okay, I'm glad you like it. John, Barry says John is a narcoleptic insomniac. That's a paradox. Jimbo's getting a bottle of that on Thursday. You might like it, Jimbo. It's just a little bit too loud and a bit too sweet for me. I think I just appreciate a little bit of subtlety in a fragrance, and to me it's lacking in that. That's all. Amy says, do you like any Nishane scents? I haven't tried many. Can't remember what I've tried. So as far as I know, no. Sentita, I just got here, pizza burning, question mark. Yeah, ceremonial pizza box burning. Did I put pizza box? Yeah, pizza box burning. No more carbs for me, that's all. Symbolism. Amy says, and did you get any little free samples from TRNP? Wondering if you have tried any other scents of hers. No, unfortunately not. Just got the bottle, but Christy from Oh My Soul has got in touch and she wanted to send me some samples because she wants me to try some of the other stuff. So Christy is actually sending over some samples so I can try some other things from the brand, because yeah, I'm really interested to try. I definitely really enjoy Blue Lotus, so want to try some more stuff now. AH loves Annie and Fanya Flames. Empty Sense says, hello Smurfy. Hello Empty Sense. Good to see you. Ben says, I just got to try all the Francesca Bianchi. Dark Side and Lost in Heaven are charming. I remember you liking Sticky Fingers. Yes, so I sampled Sticky Fingers and did a first impressions. I like it. I just need to try it out. So I'm putting that aside now to try when, well, the weather's not great right now, but I feel like at the moment I'm not in the right frame of mind for very heavy scents. So and it's not very, very heavy, but I feel like I will enjoy it more maybe September time. So I'm going to wait and then retry it when summer's kind of nearly over. DK Albright. Speaking of Claire's burning boxes, I love Arso by Perfume and Roma. Amy, yes, I found the patchouli to be powdery and dusty, not sticky. Even though it's called Sticky Fingers, I don't feel like the fragrance was sticky, if that makes sense. It was more powdery and dusty, like the patchouli that Sven Pritzkalate uses in Pink Patchouli and his musk, if you've tried those. It's a nice patchouli because I don't like patchouli that often, or I don't mind it when it's a small part of a fragrance, but it's as a bigger part of a fragrance, I actually quite like what she's done with that. It's a nice patchouli that she's used. Shall we smell some more stuff then? Right, well, so Lizzie, I don't know if Lizzie's still here. If Madame Bain is here, she sent me El de Lolita. So this is discontinued. I'll just chuck it here. El de Lolita is an orangey, sweet vanilla. It's kind of similar to... Oh, she's still here. Yes, she's back. Yes, I've got El de Lolita. I've just sprayed it here. Gets compared to Lyra by Xerjoff, Tender Madeleine, and it is in that ballpark. It's quite a... it's almost like a lemon and orange, actually, smelling it. Like a lemon and orange combo with a vanilla and a little bit of, maybe a bit of spice or a little bit of woodsiness. With Lyra, you get caramel, and I don't know if you get caramel with this one. Kev says, I'm ready for 2021, mate. Never mind autumn after the year we've had. No, I don't know. Like I'm trying to be positive. I know everyone's had a different experience. I've been quite lucky that it hasn't been as terrible for me as it has for many. But taking each day as it comes. And Lizzie says El de Lolita's more Play-Doh like. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see what you mean. There's a powdery vanilla going on in here. I think Lyra has more of a caramel note, but they're definitely very, very similar. DK Albright says, I'm enjoying summer, let's not rush it. Yeah, itchy face. Itchy face. Yeah, so El de Lolita is nice. It's very nice. I've got some more stuff over here. I've got more of the ones that Lucy sent me. Let's move, oopsie daisy. Let's move off the stuff that we've already tried. Right then, what we got? Dancing Roses. Oh, my face. Sorry, but it's really driving me crazy. Jackie says, I'm ready to get the vaccine and travel again. Yeah, I'm ready to travel for sure. DK Albright says, I do miss the travel aspect. So Dancing Roses, I'm going to go up here. Dancing Roses, off of Victor and Rolf. So this one, I was really curious. I've been wanting to try this one for ages. So Lizzie sent me the sample. Kev says he missed his Algarve holiday. That's a bit pants. The only thing I had booked was going to Essence back in April, which obviously didn't happen. Jackie says, ooh, I like Dancing Roses. Yeah, I really like the opening. DK Albright says, Spice Bomb is a no for me. Jackie says, Boozy Cherry. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I think something's gone wrong with my sample because there's a slightly fishy edge. And I know that that's not really supposed to be there. So, and it's not me. I'm clean. Yeah, it's... Here's a cat. Come on in, sweetie. Come on. Yeah, you're wet. So it feels kind of fresh. Yeah, Lizzie, I think maybe you know, sometimes samples can get like a fishy scent. I don't know, like sometimes their alcohol interacts with maybe the plastic of the opening and closing bit. Good God, sounds awful, says Scott. What the fuck? Jackie layers it with oud wood from Tom Ford. Fish isn't right. No, it's got, maybe my nose has gone wrong. Smell some fresh hair. It's really nice. It's a bit like, actually, you say cherry, it's almost a bit like lost cherry at the moment, but fresher. But I remember it going quite dry and almost green. No, don't worry, Lizzie. It's honestly, I can smell what it's supposed to smell like, but it's just this aspect of fishiness, which I think is going now. And it might be me. It might just be me today. Like, not me. I don't smell a fish. I do not smell a fish. It might be my perception, because I'm kind of a bit bunged up as well. No, it smells pretty. It smells like pink pepper and fresh rose and some citrus and some cherry. It reminds me actually of that Prada Candy Gloss. It's kind of in the similar ballpark at the moment. DK Albright says better than crabs. Jackie says burning the pizza boxes, angered the god. You've got rain and now you can smell fish. Yes, we're going to get a storm of moths coming in a second, just to top it all off. Not green at all. Maybe I remember it wrong. I'll give it a proper try. Lizzie, I honestly don't think there is anything wrong. I think it's me. I think it's my nose. It's fine now. I don't get any fish. I'll give it a full wearing. I'll try and do a review of it. It smells good. It's got like this dry. It's got this dry, woody, almost resin-like feel to it. But you could smell the cherry. You can smell the rose. But there's this dry, it's quite dry. Barry says, oh, for God's sake, not another fish pun. Lizzie says it's thick cherry, rose, lychee and brandy. Oh, okay. It smells good. Definitely smells good. DB70 says, my bath awaits. Catch you in a bit if you're still streaming. Good night, Claire and everyone. Night. I probably won't go on too much longer. Jackie says, Armageddon of the moths and fish. And spiders. Salmon had to say it. Oh dear, Barry. Oh dear. Right, let's carry on. Let's have a little swig and we'll sniff something else. I should really get some paper because I'm running out of skin. I'm going to get some paper. No, don't nick my chain, little minx. Sweetie was trying to get on. Come on in. Come on. I set fire to the rain. You're all wet, sweetie. She's all wet. No, don't, no, because you knocked my drink over. She's an absolute liability, aren't you? You're a liability, sweetie. Right, so it's dangerous with a cat around, you know. It's a lot of responsibility being a cat owner. Isn't it, sweetie? Isn't it? Yes. Come on in, come here. Come on. Do you want to be on the... Shall we put your face on the camera, yeah? Come on in. You're all wet and now I'm going to have to touch you. Come on in. Oopsie. Here we go. Come on. She's not really up for it. Ow, 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 ow. She's got her claws out. Oh, no, she's not up for it. Off you go then. Bye bye. And now I'm covering her hairs. Let's see. You stay on your perch. Where's your perch? Right. Hey, what's this? Yep, I can use that. So other reviewers have customised strips with their logos and all that. We've got a notebook that's been previously written on with work stuff, or actually fragrance review stuff. Venetian bergamot and MPN, Mon Precious Nectar, that means. So what's that? Oh, literally covered in cat hairs. Jackie says, love the sweetie cameos. Does she like perfume? She's completely nonplussed. She doesn't really care. Shavathon is here. Great new video by Sebastian and smelling good fragrances today. Should the COVID-19 vaccine be released in a splash or atomizer version? I think a body spray would work. I think that would work. DK Albright says, Claire, I'm 5 hours behind. You must go all night. I can go all night if I have to. Barry says, I really need to stop now. Scott says, Barry, you're being shellfish now. Oh dear. At least you recycle. Yes, I recycle. So let's spray some more stuff. What have we got here? So, Clouds by Ariana Grande. Clouds? Cloud. Not plural. I did talk about this one because I did a comparison of Cloud, Baccarat Rouge 540 and, what was the other one? Burberry Her. I did a comparison. So I did talk about Cloud. And Cloud came out as my favourite of all three, actually. Cloud it has similar components to Baccarat Rouge. Excuse me. But it's creamier. There's a coconut note in here. I feel like the vanilla is stronger in here. And the burnt candy floss style note is maybe slightly less in the forefront, although it's still quite dominant. Jackie says, Clouds, I've heard it's good, and cheapy version Baccarat Rouge 540. Yeah, if you like Baccarat Rouge 540, you're gonna like Cloud. This is quite similar. But Cloud is more gourmand. It feels to me like there's more richer, sweeter, foodie notes in Cloud than there is in Baccarat Rouge 540. Baccarat Rouge has quite a lot of those synthetic woodsy molecules like your ambroxans and that kind of, all that ballpark of very modern, well used molecules are in Baccarat Rouge 540. Cloud doesn't feel like it quite goes there. But I like it. I think if I was wearing Cloud, I would be so confident that I smell absolutely beautiful. If you like gourmandie style stuff, it's really, really good. I like that. I need to give that, I might give that a review all on its own. It's really nice. Shave-a-thon, would you say Cloud is unisex? I think if you are happy wearing gourmand style fragrances, then it's fine for anyone. I think your typical man, your typical average man who's not into fragrances, who's not tried niche, would say that's girly, simply because it's quite sweet. It's got like marshmallow, candy floss, coconut cream, so it's got all of that going on. So any sort of like everyday man is gonna smell that and say that smells feminine. Kev says, I'm not the biggest fan of Baccarat Rouge 540 or Aventus, but I really like them together. Okay. Baccarat Rouge 540 is not for me either, says DK Albright. Jackie hasn't smelled Cloud, heard good things about it for a celeb rag. Generally like Sarah Jessica Parker scents, yeah. Shave-a-thon says, Fragrantica says Cloud has lousy performance. I did, when I tested it out against the others, I would say, because I ended up going on a little bike ride and it was quite sunny, it didn't perform terribly. It wasn't great either, but it was quite tough conditions, and Baccarat Rouge 540 outperformed everything. Cloud came in second, Burberry Her came in last, but at what, 20-30 quid a bottle, if it only lasts 3 hours, it's still a lot cheaper than Baccarat Rouge 540. So yeah, I think it's worth it. I like it. I think it's really nice actually. Like I need to remember to wear that and review it. Pop it on the floor for now though. Like I can't stop smelling it because it's so edible. This smells like all the things you can't eat if you're trying to do low carb. It's everything you can't have right here. Except it doesn't smell like pizza. On my computer screen, I'm really fuzzy. Am I fuzzy to you lot? Is it bad quality vision? Because also on my computer I've got 15 people watching, but according to my thing that I'm watching on, I've got 30. So that's kind of weird. I refreshed that just to see if that's any better. And have a little more drink. Oh, now I've got an advert. Oh, I got an email from YouTube today. They are putting adverts in the middle of all videos regardless. So sometimes people complain about adverts in my longer videos. It's going to be a case of they're putting them in there whether anyone likes it or not. Okay, I've just refreshed and now my laptop, things look better on the laptop. And I've got more comments than I realised. DK Albright has David Beckham Pour Homme. Barry says Stash is good. Scott got me onto that one. Yes, Stash is really good from Sarah Jessica Parker. Really good, nutty vetiver scent. Coconut. It's like coconut, nuts, vetiver. Really loud, strong, woody scent. Completely unisex. To me, I think it leans more masculine. Yeah, Dancing Roses. it's too dry for my taste. I'm so fussy. Just retried it. Any trace of fish is definitely gone. So that was either something going on with my perception or something else. I don't know. But it's kind of dry. Like it's sweet, but it's almost like, you know when you smell pot puree, you know, like if you go to like an old person's house and they've got pots of pot puree, that you know all the dried flowers are probably covered in dust because that's what pot puree does, is it gathers dust, and you can't really dust dried dead flowers, can you? Pot puree just smells dusty, and I'm sorry. I really like the opening of Dancing Roses, but now it smells a bit like pot puree, like it smells really dry. Oh God, I'm so fussy. I'm so fussy. Shaver Fun says Rihanna's a rebel, EDP is a gourmand, very unisex. If Rihanna smells like rebel, then growl. Apparently Rihanna smells like Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy, orange blossom and marshmallows. And Jackie says I've heard Rihanna's scents aren't bad. Jackie says I can't stand Burberry hair. It was just a mess of fruit notes, mostly the whole campaign. Okay, I thought it was alright. Not fuzzy. No, I'm not fuzzy to myself now. It's it was my laptop. AH says the only celebrity frag I have is Norton and Wilson Gravitas. I didn't know Wilson was a celebrity. Jim says I am a little blurry. Maybe drank too much, says Amy. Maybe. Stash, did you say? Says Rich. And Jackie likes Stash. Barry says you're so fish-dedicated. Jackie says old person's house, dusty pot puree. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry if that's offensive to people that have pot puree around the house. And Scott says Rich got me onto Stash. Ah, there we go. We all get each other onto different stuff. Lizzie says you're good at knowing exactly what you want. I feel superior knowing I've influenced at least 2 great ones in your collection, La Belle and Whispers in the Library. Yeah, they're both entirely down to you. Your superiority is justified. I am fussy, but yeah, I mean, it's taken me a while to get to the point where I know exactly what I like and what I don't like, and I still find myself surprised here and there because you hear about fragrance and the general consensus of it being this way or that way, or very heavy with this note, that note, this note, and you sort of think to yourself, well, I'm not gonna like that, and then if you happen to end up smelling it and falling in love. So you can be very specific about what you like and what you don't like. You can still be proven wrong here and there. Kev says Britney Spears Fantasy was a really nice scent for ladies. Apparently her VIP private show is a really good one. I need to try that one. That gets a bit of love on the old YouTube videos. Jackie says, "No, Claire, speak your mind. I actually really like Dancing Roses, but I do layer it because it fades too fast for me." Okay. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. It's just a little bit dry and might be a bit too floral for me. It's lost that, the cherries are there, but it's not like it was. Like it was a rich, sweet cherry, and now it's kind of like blended in with the florals, and it's gone a bit dry. Yeah, Stefan's very excited for Le Lion or Le Lion de Chanel. Amy loves perfume, compared it to Shalimar. Yes, and I think Sherry from the Top Notes also reviewed it and made the same comparison entirely independently. Brenda's here. Da Vinci's Alchemist. Hi Claire, just got off work. Da Vinci's Alchemist has just celebrated 1 year on YouTube and he took part in the Big Squirt Challenge. So if you haven't watched it already, go over to his channel and check it out. He squirts 26 fragrances. His choice of fragrances was everything he's reviewed, everything he's done a full review of on his channel is in this video. So you can watch him squirt them all on his arm. So I can imagine he really stank. Because there was a mishmash. It wasn't like they were all in the same genre. There was an absolute mishmash of stuff. Yeah, good fun video, Brandon. Thank you for doing the tag. Just keeping up with your comments. JC Russell is here. Hi. Jim says, Brandon, can you still smell anything on your left arm? Jackie says, I believe Le Lion is available in Middle East if you know anyone there to smuggle it to you or buy from a store there to ship to you. Yeah, that's a good point. I think, sorry, my itchy face. I think initially I was like, oh, maybe I want to blind buy it just to review it on my channel, but it's probably not going to be my cup of tea. I mean, I think I think there's quite a strong... Is it quite a strong patchouli note in there, I think? Because people are saying it, that they were thinking it might be like Coromandel. So I think I'm just going to wait. Or if someone gets hold of a bottle and splits it, I'll probably buy a decant. But I'm not buying anything at the moment, so maybe not. Queer Beluga is the one I want to try, says Lizzie. I had a bottle of that a little while ago, a few years ago actually. It's, sorry, my face is driving me mental. It's really flared up. Stop it. Yeah, I had a bottle of Queer Beluga, or I bought a partial bottle of someone, and it's a gorgeous vanilla. It's not really a leather fragrance at all, which I thought was a good thing. The only reason I ended up reselling it because it wasn't that dissimilar from other fragrances I had. It's a really gorgeous, I just remember it being vanilla and a bit suede-like. I can't remember too much else about it, but it did remind me quite strongly of other stuff that I had, so I ended up getting rid. Lizzie, if you click on Da Vinci's Alchemist right now, it should take you to his channel. Try it. I'll still be here when you get back. Right, I think that's all caught up. Stefan says it's a powdery vanilla with a suede undertone and some light spices. Yeah, I've definitely smelled a couple of other things that smell like Queer Beluga. It's probably a spider in my hair again. Shall we smell some more stuff? Let's, what's the time? Coming up to midnight. Right, let's see what we got. We've done Dancing Roses. Pop that one on the floor out the way. Thank You Next. So this is another Ariana Grande. I did already smell it, and this one I've kind of dismissed already. And even Lizzie, who sent me the sample, has sold the bottle since. So that's already a big clue. This one is much more like a celebrity fragrance that you might expect. It's got sweet pinkness, like fresh pink celebrity scent stuff, candy, pink, everything's pink. Barry says, I had my silence of the lambs mask on, people still came near me. Not sure where he went. Let's have a look. Let's see where did Barry go? Merry Hill. What goes on at Merry Hill, Barry? Is it shopping? Brandon says he has a hard time finding any celeb frags that he likes. Yeah, so I really like the Cloud from Ariana Grande, but Thank You Next is, it's not bad, but it's the kind of fragrance that I would have worn at age 12. It's just pink. It's lighter than Cloud, it's fresher. Something slightly weird in here actually. I can't really describe it. I can't remember what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to have marshmallow. I don't really think it smells like marshmallow though. It smells a bit cheap. It's got this texture to it. It's a bit rough. It's a bit gravelly. It's like it's very fruity, sweet, but not very smooth. Not. It's just a bit rough. Not in a bad way. Like a 12-year-old should smell like this. 42-year-old should not. So yeah, it's just pink, fruity, a bit candy-like, quite generic and not very smooth. That's Thank You Next. So yeah, literally, it's called Thank You Next, so Thank You Next. Yeah, scent for pre-teens, yeah. Right, let's try another one then. What have we got next? The Scent Private Accord. I have tried this one. Wasn't what I expected. Everyone describes this the same. This is something that drives me mental about fragrance reviewers. And I'm probably guilty of it myself at times. One person describes a scent, everyone else picks up on it and says the same thing about that scent. Even when it's not true. So loads of female fragrance reviewers talk about the Scent Private Accord from Boss and describe it as a chocolate orange. Now the only chocolate orange I know is a Terry's chocolate orange. This does not smell like a Terry's chocolate orange at all. It's sickly, which of course the Terry's chocolate orange would be a bit sickly, but this reminds me of Amerige from Givenchy. I remember working with a lady way back when I was in one of my first ever jobs, and she used to douse herself in Amerige, and I didn't like standing too close to her. It was really unpleasant, not in a dirty way, but it really bothered me. And this reminds me of that, like a floral, almost like not quite a tuberose, but a floral that I really don't like, peachy, like a peachy floral. Yeah, it is just completely taking me to Amerige. Doesn't smell like, it has facets of orange and chocolate in there, but it's also very floral. it gets a bad rap for its performance, and I have to say when I tried it, it didn't seem to last very long on my skin. And yeah, it's sickly, but not because it smells like a chocolate orange. It's sickly because it's got this cloying flower that's like, Lizzie, tell me how you feel about this fragrance, because I'm trashing it. So I'm such a bitch, sorry. I mean, you own it, so did you blind buy it, or do you really like it? Sorry. If everyone to their own, of course. Liz is trying to find Da Vinci Alchemist. Lizzie, tell me how you feel about Boss the Scent, bottled, Boss bottled, private accord thing, if you're still around. If not, we'll come back to it. But yeah, I can understand that there's chocolate and there's an orange in here, but there's more, and the other stuff is more stronger and more annoying. And yeah, it's just sharp, chemical, floral thing. It's almost like, I don't know, literally like chemicals in a lab. Jackie says, has anyone tried Ducita other than Splendiris? I've kind of sniffed them all when I met Pissarra at Essence last year, but it was all very overwhelming, so I can't really remember too much. I did have a travel size of, I can't remember if it was Melody de l'Amour or one of the others. Can't really remember, so I'm no good. Barry says, can you tap it and unwrap it? You wouldn't want to, no. So with a Terry's chocolate orange, that's the advert, you tap it to and then unwrap it, and that's supposed to like break all the segments apart. This does not smell like a Terry's chocolate orange, and when people tell you that, it's because they can't describe things. Right, come on, let's keep it positive. But yeah, no, I don't like it. Sorry. I'll ask Lizzie about that later when she comes back. And then we've got Fleur Defendue. Now I remember this one. This is Lolita Lempicka. It's called Fleur Defendue, not as in fondue, as in like hot cheese, but as in defense. And it means forbidden flower. And this one I quite like. It's almost like the original Lolita Lempicka, but light and more, I guess, more violet, I think. Let's smell it again. Jackie says, Claire reading this scent is last rites. Yeah. Lizzie is finally subbed to Da Vinci's Alchemist, so she'll watch his big squirt video after this. So Lizzie, I was just saying, I really don't like the Boss one, and I wondered whether you blind bought it or whether you really love it. Please tell us. To me, it's this screechy floral. There's a screechy floral in there, like really sickly floral, and it reminds me of Givenchy's Amarige. Let me know what you think. So now we are on Fleur Defendue Lolita Lempicka, and I really like this one. So this is like, you took the original Lolita Lempicka, you took the I'd say you take the licorice out, but when I smelt it on skin, the licorice does come into it, but not straight away like it does in Lolita Lempicka. So Lizzie says she likes the Boss one, but she's gone off it and was looking to sell it. Okay. Yeah, so Fleur Defendue, it didn't seem to have great longevity, but I like the fact that the licorice is much lighter, but it still smells, it does smell like Lolita Lempicka. So it's got the violet, the almond. Lizzie says it's okay but very simple. Now that I've got so many other things, it's getting forgotten. Yeah, Fleur Defendue is a nice one. Yeah, I like this one. This is closer to maybe the EDT, Lolita Lempicka. Would you agree, Lizzie? Like it's fresh, light, violet. It's kind of bright and slightly a touch of green, but I like that one. That's really nice. So Fleur Defendue, which of course is discontinued. Lizzie says I find it has more of an almond touch, soft and maybe a touch of green. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like yellow flowers, but not ylang ylang or anything. More like daffodils and English yellow flowers with the violet. It's nice. It's really nice. I like that. It's pretty. It's very spring. Very, very spring. It's good. I like that one. So that was Fleur Defendue. I think we're coming near to the end of stuff. I've got what John sent, which is Love and Tears from Kilian. This one, I actually, when I first smelled it, really pleased with myself. I picked out some notes. So it smelled like narcissus to me. So when I read that there's narcissus in there, I patted myself on the back. Wow. So Love and Tears from Kilian. This one smells a little bit like daffodils as well. Also very strong jasmine element. Sweet, but quite natural floral. Yeah, Lizzie, if you see Fleur Defendue for a good price, let me know. Yeah, so I had this one on my skin yesterday, and I had the Nishane 100 Silent Ways here, and I had this Kilian Love and Tears here, and the Kilian, even that's still not quite my style of fragrance, I much preferred it. It feels there's more lift, there's more natural elements to it. It feels like there's natural floral essences. It feels like there's jasmine and narcissus. The sweetness isn't overplayed. It's not like they've added bucket loads of vanilla or sugar. It's like the sweetness comes from the flowers. Even though there's some green elements, I don't mind that because I think that cuts through the headiness of the florals. Lizzie says she loves the Nishane. I want it, but why, oh why so expensive? I found the Nishane so annoying. It's so funny how me and Lizzie can have some things that we both really like and then other things that we quite disagree on. Yeah, the Nishane to me was cloyingly sweet, obnoxious, loud, in your face. But sometimes I wonder if it's just our perception of certain notes and things in fragrances that I think it's loud and obnoxious, and obviously other people, quite a few people in the comments already when we talked about that one, said how they really like it. So it just goes to show my taste. My preference is absolutely for the Kilian Love and Tears because it's not overloaded with sweetness. It's balanced. You've got florals, you've got a little bit of green. I don't know if there's any added sweetness. Doesn't feel like there's any vanilla coming through at the moment. Lizzie says, didn't you find it very caramel? It's not my usual thing, but for some reason I just loved it. Yeah, did I get caramel from it? I can't remember now. Let's have a look. Where is it? What's that? Silent Ways. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I think that might be what's annoying me about it, actually. It's quite a strong caramel note in there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it. It's too much. It's too much. It's too sweet. It's weird because I can like really sweet stuff. La Belle is really sweet. But that's okay with me. This is not okay with me. And the Kilian though, Love and Tears, it smells like lily, jasmine. Wouldn't surprise me if there was a tiny touch of tuberose in there, but not too much. Very natural blast of florals with some greenery. It's got the narcissus, so narcissus can smell quite green. It's a powerhouse floral, which is generally not my cup of tea, because I like my florals to be balanced with things like vanilla or resins or whatever. This is a lot about the florals. I don't really get a lot else but florals, but I enjoy the way it smells. I wouldn't necessarily crave this fragrance and want to wear it too much, but I would happily wear it and feel like I smell really good. This is a femme fatale type fragrance. This is like a cougar kind of fragrance, so maybe I should wear it. Annie is here. Hi Annie, nice to see you. Lizzie says the Kilian was okay. I enjoyed the jasmine, even though I'm not a fan. It wasn't half bad. Yeah. Lizzie says our sniff off was funny. Yeah, so we did a sniff off with, I've got it here. John Snow sent us both the same fragrance, unlabeled, so we didn't know what it was. And we were both picking out notes. And actually, I think we both did quite well. We picked out quite a few notes. I was most adamant about tonka. What I found, I don't know if it's psychological, but I do remember, so basically what this fragrance is Joop Le Bain. So it's a cheap fragrance. It's called Joop Le Bain, as in B-A-I-N, which is French for bath. And I remember trying this fragrance years ago. I remember spraying it on my hand, and it lasted ages, hours and hours and hours. And I like the opening of this fragrance, and when we were talking about it, I was talking about the opening. And then as soon as John told us what it was and we looked up the notes, I started to find it really annoying. So I don't know if it's psychological, but I do remember that happening when I tried it before. It reminds me of Sculpture Pour Homme, which is actually a really good cheap fragrance for men, but it's got lily in it, which I can find a little bit annoying. There's quite a few florals in it. I think it shares quite a few similar notes actually. Sculpture Pour Homme, if you like Joop Le Bain, then you're probably going to like Sculpture Pour Homme. I think they're in the same ballpark. But yeah, it was just weird how once I knew what it was, I started to think, oh no, this is annoying now. I don't really like it anymore. But I liked the opening. I thought it was niche. It's got tonka and it smelled kind of like powdery and vanillic and resinous. But then all these florals started to come out, but they're kind of like screechy to me, and I didn't like. Once you get past about 15 minutes, I didn't really like it too much. AH says his skin absorbs most frags, maybe 100 ways doesn't over project on me. Maybe, yeah. Jackie likes the fake caramel note. Barry says he loves jasmine. And Lizzie says, funny because I normally hate cloying stuff, but 100 silent ways seem to hit the right spot. DK Albright loves Kilian's boozy scents. Jackie says, I found that ethyl maltol turns me off if it's too much. Yeah, me too. My eyebrows now itching. Ethyl maltol is funky, says Da Vinci's Alchemist. Annie says, I've got 2 sets of Sylvain Delacourt, musk and vanilla. We'll be reviewing shortly. I look forward to that. I think the Sylvain Delacourts are really, really nice. I need to try the Orange Blossom one still. That's the one I've not tried. I'm really hoping she'll come out with something else soon, interesting and fun. Don't know what though. Benzoin, maybe. I think all of her fragrances have a subtlety which I like, so I don't think she would do anything too bombastic. Almond would be good, violet would be good. I would be up for all of that. Yeah, Nikos Sculpture, Barry, you can get a bottle, or you used to be able to, whether you still can, I don't know, but you can find a bottle for about 15 quid. And it's really interesting, different kind of men's fragrance because of the florals. Jim says the first time he smelled Le Bain, he thought it smelled like urinal cake. Now I really like it. I didn't get anything animalic from it, but the florals are a bit screechy. Iris would be a good one for Sylvain Delacourt, definitely. She obviously she worked for many years at Guerlain, and you can kind of tell with her fragrances the Guerlainade, if you like, that iris, sweet, fluffy thing. She seems to have used all those kind of notes, so yeah, that would work, Iris. Jackie says, Claire, I like it when you read back the comments because sometimes I miss stuff. Also, it feels more like a conversation with your comments. Thank you, Jackie. I try to. I mean, sometimes I can't always keep up, but I try to. I want it to be like that. I want it to be us all just having a chat, not me sitting here, the star of the show. But you know, that would kind of like, that would fill my ego. Yeah, I want it to like have a cozy, like you're all at my house and we're all having a nice little chat kind of feel. So I think I'm probably going to end it here because I've done all the samples that I bought. We've burnt all the pizza boxes and it's now gone, well, it's 20 past midnight here in the UK. And I've got a to-do list for tomorrow, and there's a few things on today's to-do list that I didn't actually do because I went to the pub and then needed a nap. So now I've got more stuff to do tomorrow, which is fine. Jackie says, well, we're all here for Sweetie actually, but you can stay. Oh, thanks, Jackie, you're so kind. Annie says, that's why I love your live session so much. Thank you, Annie. Barry says, sculpture has been in his basket a few times. Yeah, well, if I can, I'll see if I can send you a sample if you want, Barry, because I'm sure Dan won't mind. Oh, hang on, we're frozen. Running out of battery. I'm sure Dan won't mind if I take a sample out of his bottle, if he's still got it, that is. I'm sure he has. Yeah, I'll see if I can do that if you want, and then you can try it. Right then, I think Scott's saying good night. Night everyone, night Scott. Jim, did Tony buy you a drink at the pub? So, yeah, so I was at the pub, and because it's Weatherspoons, you can, using an app, you can send food or drink to someone if you know their table number. So I'd said to everyone in our group chat, I'm in the pub, I'm contemplating whether to have another drink. So I'd had one and I was thinking about leaving or maybe having one more. And the general consensus was to have one more. And then Tony Fragdicted says, what's your table number? So I told him, and he sent me over a pink drink. It's a gin bubble, or a bubble gin, and it was a gin with some sort of bubblegum flavoured liqueur. It was really nice. So yeah, that's what happened. DK Albrecht says, okay, Claire and her pizza boxes, and the rest of you, it's been fun, good night. Yes, so good night everyone, thank you so much for joining in. Sorry it's kind of like long and all over the show, a bit weird live stream tonight, but it was fun, I enjoyed it, and I'm glad that you were all able to come along. Oh, Jon Snow's woken up. John, we just smelt your frags, your samples. You'll have to watch it back if you've been asleep. So good night everyone.